move every joint in the body. So think about it. Knees bent, hips tucked, shoulders relaxed, hanging from the spine. And owl gazes backwards, palms parallel. Open the chest and look over the shoulder. Oh. Other side. Oh. Back to center now. Slightly wider stance. So feeling the arc of the hips. You don't want to go too low, not too high. Nice rounded hips. Knees bent, hips are tucked. Finding that arc. And we're gonna go in and then bring the hands down. Oh. Let the whole body open. Straighten the legs on the inhale and then sit back down. Waking up the body. Now going in the opposite directions. Hands go up. Turn the palms. Stretch up. And breathing everything back. One more time. Back to the down. And now, feet in so that feet under the shoulders. These are bent, hips are tucked. And bend forward. So straighten the legs. Come back up. Hands on kidneys, back. And back to center. Knees bent, hips tucked. And again. Straighten the legs. So relax the neck and shoulders. And come back up. Hands on kidneys, lean back. Back to center. Knees bent, hips tucked. Back to vertical. And again. Straighten the legs. Roll down. And go back up. Hands on kidneys, lean back. And back to center. Finally, going from foot to foot, swinging gently, opening up the hips. Straighten the legs. Roll down. Back to center. And go back up. Hands on kidneys, lean back to center. Knees bent, hips flexion. Now, carry the tiger. Open the chest. And hold, basic posture. Knees are bent, hips are tucked, spine is vertical, shoulders relaxed, back is rounded. And drop. So keeping that same feeling that you have from basic posture, balance. So just shift, turn. Face front, back to center, shift, turn. There's no weight on that front foot. And shift, turn, pick up the knee. And drop. Face front, shift, turn, pick up the other knee. And drop. Face front, shift, turn, pick up the hands and the knees. So this should feel like basic posture, but on one foot. And drop. Face front. Shift. Turn. Pick up the hand in. And drop. Face front. Back to center. Cow gazing at the moon. So it's up and then twist. Look up. And release. Oh. Back to center. People. Shift. Turn. Forehead to the knee. Sweep up. There. Face front. Shift. Turn. Here. Like this. Horse stance. Nice and wide, nice and low. Push the knees apart for that inner thigh stretch. And sitting up. Bear shaking its tail, and we'll just do one. Turn, sweep. And turn, back to front. Again, sweep. Turn, back to front. All right. Just crack that spine and then squat. Shift. And shift, toes up. And shift. And back to center. Walk the feet in. Whew. All right. So let's do 13 postures, but let's try something slightly different. So there's the 13 postures is not just an exercise, right? So it's an introduction to the basic principles that we'll see later on, like the basic mechanics. The 8 basic moves. The 8 basic moves are reference to 8 trigrams of the Bagua, meaning an exploration of the exchange of yin and yang. But it can also be a ritual, in the sense that the 13 postures is also a recreation of the creation of the universe. And so we can tap a bit into that in the qualities that we bring to the movements that we do. So at the very beginning, we start feet together. So this is the Wuji state. This is the state of oneness, undifferentiation at the beginning of the universe, before anything was. We go from the Taiji, which is potential, to the Wuji, the oneness, and then we separate right to left, birth of yin and yang, and then we separate top to bottom. Right? So the yin and yang further dissolves, and then we move into everything else, which is the creation of the universe. But the universe is created in 2 steps. First, there was the waters, and then there was the earth that allowed mankind to be born. So the first section of the 13 postures, right, it's the roaring waters of the creation, chaos at the beginning of the universe, right? So there's this water imagery that you can use to really see that this is, right, it's waters, waves moving through. And then, so the 4 corners of the creation, surrounded by water. And then the earth comes out. Earth, in the Taoist mythology, is pulled out from the waters of chaos. So it's an act of will. We brush aside the waters, and we raise the earth. We do that to the 4 corners. Act of will, brushing away the waters, raising the mountains, right? Raising the earth. So there's this linear, the Chen version of this move would be this. Right? We're doing it here. You can see how this is an echo of a Taoist religious ritual, which is actually, this stomping is also the creating of the sound. It's part of the Taoist ritual indicating the creation of the earth. So we have here, right, earth, rushing aside the waters, rising in the mountains. And the third section is literally walking the 8 trigrams, which means after the chaos of waters of creation, the raising of the earth, now there's an ordering of the universe, an ordering of the earth as created, so that essentially mankind can come. So now we have the 4 diagonal trigrams in Bagua, central equilibrium, and the 4 main ones. Right. So now we're ordering the universe in all 4 corners. So from there, now we've created the universe. We come back, and we finish with heaven, earth, back together, back to the center. Right? So this whole 13 posture is a psychodrama. It's a dramatic reenactment of the birth of the universe and our place within it, the arrangement of the Bagua, and that within that, all of this chaos, in the end, we unify heaven and earth, which is the function of human beings, right? Because in Taoist cosmology, there's 3 elements: heaven, earth, and humanity in between, connecting both. So, which is why here we can see heaven, earth, back to the center, back to the one. So we're literally reinterpreting Taoist cosmology by doing the 13 postures. So the challenge that I have for you today is to do the 13 postures in that mindset. So again, letting free of the kind of exactness of the movement, finding in the first section the embodiment of water, the waves, the chaos, right? Things are moving. Finding that rhythm. Second section, the embodiment of clearing and raising. Right? So this is clearing or just clearing. Clearing. so that we can gather and raise. And then the third section, mapping out all 8 bhagavats in all 4 directions. And everything returns so that at the end, you've finished, you've created the universe, you've ordered the universe, you've joined heaven and earth together as humankind, and within humankind you find the Tao, which is still present in your Dantian. So that's the psychodrama we're going to reenact today. All right? So, just creating a universe. No big deal. Keep it light. Make it a fun, happy universe. All right? So, I can actually do it this way. So, and hold. 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 ho. 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 Yeah. Cool there. And yeah, the last thing, carry the mountain, sacred mountain of the West. That's where the Taoist Queen of the West resides. She provides the pantheon of Taoist immortals. So you start facing west. The first thing you do, turn south, which is, for in Chinese tradition, south is the first cardinal direction, not north that we have. So it's south, north, then you do the cardinal directions. And then you end facing south, doing carry the tiger, and return to the mountain. So you start facing the Queen of the West, Queen of the Mountain, and you end facing the Queen of the Mountain. You turn to the mountain. So anyway, so let's finish this off with Celestial Tiger. Let's try variation, just for fun, since this is where we are. Instead of raising the arms all the way up here, raise our tap here. So here we're connecting Earth to the lower Dantian. So first is raising, then palms down, palms up. We're going to bring the hands up, engaging the middle Dantian, and then turn the hands. You don't have to go too far. You can just go from here to here, and then everything else is the same. All right. So basically, hands here. All right. So Celestial Tiger. We'll do this 3 times. Oh. Oh. Down. Oh. Arms up. Palms out. Palms up. Yep. Drop the arms up in the chest. Back. Bring your feet together. Swing to the side, find vertical. And together. Thank you. See you next time. HiddenTaxi.com for more info. Join the newsletter. All that good stuff. Ciao.